exhibitors at the IESF 15th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. They had a very interesting activity here. Besides, they will teach you how to use their platform and become one of their members. They provide gaming corners. Visitors can use as long as they like to play many games in PlayStation 5. You can play Tekken 7, Esports 2023, and FIFA 2023. On the other side, they collaborated with Racing Lab to provide a racing simulator that you can try at their booth. The attendee is very helpful to give guidelines on how to use racing simulator machine. This one is very interesting because they give me an experience using a racing simulator and make me feel like I'm the real racer. So, that's what I got from the Garudaku zone, and I really want to explore more at these exhibitor areas. So keep following me and stay tuned.
Today we have Indonesia from Mobile Legends Indonesia team in World Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions. So the first question: how do you feel after win this match versus Cambodia?
English. So, habis match ini atau first match? After this match. Yeah, after this match, I think all of us are really happy. The series was so intense and really back and forth. So this is the kind of games that we want to see here in IESF, here in Mobile Legends competition. And this kind of games are the ones that are going to bring us back a lot of memories. And I'm very thankful that the game went to 3 games and it was back to back.
Okay, so the next question: what is the key factor to win this match versus Cambodia?
I felt the key factor for this match is just because, not just Snickers, but the main key factor was we're doing it as a team. Everyone in this team has their own contribution, their own part, and everyone did their job. So I'm very thankful for everyone here, very thankful for everyone that's supporting us, and I'm very thankful for everyone that is not here but is helping us as well. So thank you very much.
Okay. So which country do you want to face in the grand final?
For countries, I would say any countries, but what I really want to see is Philippines versus Malaysia rematch, because that has always been the goal, and it wouldn't be a grand final as well.
Okay, so for the last question, during this match, is there any difficult or obstacles occurred during the match earlier, especially for first match?
Obstacles wise, I thought it was just mainly just ourselves. We're a new team. We came here with no expectations. We played the qualifiers, everything with no expectations, and here we are in the grand final. So the only obstacles is just ourselves.
Okay, so that's all for my question. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, we have Jesse An here as a BA from Esports.
Yeah.
So I wanna ask you, so the first question is, what do you think about this match Indonesia versus Philippines?
Match yang tadi menurut aku seru banget sih. Terus udah gitu kayak menegangkan juga.
So the next question is, who is the top opponent for Indonesia in IESF?
Menurut aku Filipina sih. Cuma tadi Indonesia berhasil menang lawan Filipina kan. Cuma menurutku yang paling susah Filipina sih.
So how much confident are you that Indonesia will be the winner for this competition?
100% dong. Kita harus percaya diri.
So for the last question, any future hope for esports Indonesia, especially Mobile Legends?
Semoga makin berkembang. Terus udah gitu semoga bisa berjangka panjang.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Esports Indonesia.
Jaya.
Thank you Kak Jessia.
energi.
Selalu ada dimanapun itu,
Membawa yang baik menjadi hebat.
karena tidak ada lagi batas.
Manapun lintasan masa membawa hingga ke masa depan.
Sejauh mana kamu bisa bermimpi?
Jawabannya, sejauh yang hati kamu inginkan.
Dengan energi yang menggerakkan kamu
Dan kamu. Pertamina, energizing you.
Okay, so today we have Malaysia Mobile Legend teams in Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions to ask. So the first question, how do you feel about this match? Are you all satisfied, or maybe there are some things that you all need to improve in this match?
I mean, we are okay. We are fine with it because yes, before this game we lost, but it was our mistake. I think mistakes are the best teachers, and we learn from it. Moving into this game, we were having another way of thinking, and yes, we won again. A little satisfied.
So what do you think about your enemy performance today?
Saya rasa performance dorang bagus, cuma dorang maybe kurang dari dorang leak dari segi drafting kot. So drafting dorang tu macam dorang pick ni tapi dorang tak tahu combo dengan apa. Tu bagi pendapat saya lah.
So is there any special preparation for the next match?
Definitely yes, because we'll be going between Argentina or Philippines. Both are strong teams in their own region. They are both strong teams. Definitely we want to try to win them because we'll be meeting them again in M4.
Okay. So you already won the game this time, right? What things that you have but your enemy doesn't have?
Apa yang kita ada tapi dorang tak ada. Tadi enjoy.
Benjoy.
Okay, for the last question, what are your worries for the next match?
If my jungler wants to play Franco. Jungler I don't know. What are your worries? Aku ada apa-apa worry tak?
Is there any worries for the next match?
Maksudnya apa?
Kalau kau ada apa-apa risau tak untuk next match?
Oh, untuk next match, jangan bagi Franco jangan lah.
Okay, so that's all for my question. Thank you very much for your time, and I have the best for this competition. Thank you.
Good evening from Bali and welcome back to IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. Give some noise! Oh, thank you so much. I love the hype. And still with me Brenda Kwan, and we're still on the air stage. Before we start the first match of Tekken 7, I would like to share some information that the IESF 14th World Esports Championship will be a part of the Indonesia Esports Summit 2022. And this is an annual celebration of the country esports ecosystem initiated by IESF and also PBSI. With the goal to involve all esports stakeholders in Indonesia, we have game publishers, game developers, pro teams, athletes, influencers, brands, community, and also media in all the country. And over 600 international athletes, 106 countries, and also over 596 offline matches. And this is the esports event with the most nationality competing offline. And this is also the largest outdoor esports competition in Southeast Asia. And we have 4 thematic stages. There has Earth stage for Dota 2, Air stage. In here, we are going to see the Tekken 7 match, and also the Ice stage And finally, we have Fire Stage. We have also 6 games that we play. There has CSGO, Dota 2, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, PUBG Mobile, eFootball 2023, and Tekken 7. And especially for CSGO, there is not only a CSGO male, because we also have the first CSGO female tournament in these years. And as I promised before, we are going to see the Tekken 7 matches. In the first match, we are going to invite the first team. They are going to battle in the first match. Please welcome and give a big round of applause to Team Ivory Coast. Give applause. Where's your spirit, bestie? Give applause. Yo, bro. How are you, bro? So, are you ready to be a winner? No, you don't have any spirits. You have to say it louder so you will be a winner, okay? Once again, are you ready to be a winner?
Yes, I am a winner.
Once again, are you ready to be a winner?
Yes, I am a winner.
Yeah! And we are going to invite the team that will battle against the Ivory Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Team Japan! Yeah, bro! Are you ready, bro? Are you ready? Once again, are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Yes, of course, once again! Are you ready?
Yes, okay.
Woo! So once again, give applause to the teams. So to players, you can go to inside and do some preparation. But before that, you have to do the handshake as the sign of sportivity. You can go to the fist bump to your... Nah, that's right. So you can go inside and do some preparation for your battle in the first match. And I believe you can wait to see who will be the winner of this first match. So before we start, I would like to hear the supporter from Japan. Give some noise! Yeah! And the supporter for Ivory Coast, give some noise! So without any further ado, I would like to pass the station to our casters. There has an amazing casters. I would like to pass this session to Tasty Steve and RIP. So to the casters, are you ready? Yeah, you're so ready. So to the casters, please take it away.
Welcome to IESF, the 14th World Esports Championships. And just to let you guys know, this is supported by the wonderful Indonesia, as well as Kemenpora, NOC, Kony, as well as JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusapay, DAS, Gudapane Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, as well as Indie Home, Telecom Sale, HIN, Episode Hotel, Murasaka, Nusa Dua, as well as Mineski Global, Indonesia Football League, as well as ESID and Lemon ID.
Plus, we got our media partners, which cooperate with. We got Net TV, Trans Tuju, Dedicom, Esport ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dens TV, Dens Play, Maraputi, Bolascore, and Kami, Bijak. But Tasty Steve, we got some Tekken 7 games for people out here.
Yes, yeah, this is going to be a good one. Obviously, we've moved from the fire stage, and now we're in the beautiful air stage, and it does have a very nice breeze going through this bad boy. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a breeze, these matches coming up for our returning competitors. I'm going to tell you right now. We saw Japan. We saw the beautiful Ivory Coast. Both of these guys are very, very, very strong competitors. We talked about what Japan brings to the table. I feel like the Ivory Coast doesn't get a lot of shine, but right now here at IESF, they are definitely looking like the guys to beat. I think we're going to take a look at the prize pool right now. $50,000 20,000 for first place, 30,000 for second place.
I don't think that's for Tekken.
And yeah, I don't think that's for Tekken. I mean,
it would be nice though.
It would be
you
nice.
Know, there's some bonus because the players thought there was only 25,000.
Yep.
But Rip and Taste Steve could take the rest. We could split it up. You know,
obviously, I'm down with
it.
deviating it up between
Just
me and Rip. That's okay too. But I believe it's 25,000.
I think so.
That's actually for that Tekken group.
But the rest will go to Rip and Taste Steve.
Yeah, the rest
right?
go to you and me. That's 100% okay.
Course.
But still, regardless, a lot of money on the line for this Tekken 7 competition. And like our host was talking about, man, this is an international affair. There's over 105 countries here that will be represented, and this is actually looking ridiculous already with some of these games that we've already seen. And now we've already talked about who's going to be playing a little bit, but that group play, which we started off at day 1, went down to 16 teams from that group play, and now we're getting a lot closer to that top 8 area where these guys are really playing off for. But on top of that, you also have to remember, we're now in this area where it's best of 5. That means you need 3 games to get the W and take the set if you would like to move further on in this IESF bracket.
Yeah, so you can see there's 2 teams already qualified, Italy and Peru. Then we got 1 team from Indonesia. We got 5 teams here, right? So we had our 16-team playoff yesterday. So obviously 5's an odd number. So we still got this loser section here, kind of like a last chance qualifier to get back in is my understanding of it. And then we'll have it going. But here we see it, today's schedule, guys. Ivory Coast versus Japan. Shaoling versus Double. That is going to be a crazy matchup. And then after that, we got Korea versus Poland. We got Joker from South Korea, plus we got Y from Poland. And then as you see it down below that, we got the winners squaring off against each other.
Oh, man, it's getting a lot closer to that bracket understanding that we're used to. But let's look at the head-to-head. 75% for Japan and the Law. And the law, I would like to say, Double, right? And then, of course, Master Raven, Ivory Coast. Honestly, like I said before, surprised me right out of the gate. Since day 1, I've been a fan, especially after seeing them play.
Here's the thing, right? Ivory Coast, they obviously have a very strong community, but their strongest players, one of them is Skywalker, martial law player, so you know Shaoling has a ton of law experience out here. So that makes this a little bit more interesting. But on the other flip side of this, right, you got Double from Japan. Japan has Pina, one of the best Ravens in the world. So both of these guys have the experience in the matchup the opposite way. Should be very good.
This is actually crazy. I'm glad that you brought that up. This is how you know, like, Tekken is one of those games. I've been talking about this every day that we've been on the broadcast. This game is really getting to the peak of its competitional level. So you're going to get a lot of people able to kind of understand these matchups. Like they said, both of these guys' respective experience on both sides with these characters, whether it be Law, whether it be Master Raven. We're going to get into it. Like we said before, this is best of 5, first of 3 to get the dub, and we're going to G Corp Helipad, a smaller stage. Master Raven can carry you very, very easily to wall.
Yeah, plus there's breakable walls here that both characters can extend the combo to get to the next wall afterwards. So very good stage for whoever gets that first wall break. But here we go. Game 1, round 1.
Starting off just getting a little pace. 1, 2, 3 to start it off.
Man, we have seen so many Master Ravens here from around the world, and all have varying play styles, right? Like we saw Nindo with Master Raven doing a lot of the crouch dashing while standing too. You know, Shaoling, we don't really see that, but nice magic for you from Double, and he's going to get that first one.
And, oh, wow, that low crumple on the wall, big damage, and no break, and the Junkyard, play that record, baby, not the Junkyard, but you know that 10-string starter.
But, you know, the interesting there, Double opted not to break the wall. He could have broken the wall and got the kill for sure there. So he's kind of saved the wall, but let's see if it comes back to haunt him a little bit.
Nice sidestep right there from Ivory Coast. Oh, speaking of sidesteps, get this wall.
Yeah, here comes the down. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was risky business. And here's the breakable wall that Double did not use early. But, okay, combo. Little off-axis there. Raven has problems with off-axis combos.
That's definitely true. Oh, wow. What a call-out right there. Ivory Coast tying up the rounds, 1 apiece. Oh, man, this is getting tense already.
Oh, and I like the check there, right? Raven goes back to you got to watch out for the Power Crush, of course, but now that Power Crush is nerfed a little bit, she will not get a knockdown after it.
Defense looking solid, just continually blocking those down 4s and getting that while standing right afterwards.
Yeah, and you see Double a lot of while standing for instant DSS, but it's not really getting him much traction, right? So he's doing it, and Ivory Coast is kind of just letting him get away with it.
Dragon Hammer blocked.
Yeah, beautiful step on this while standing 4. Get that big block.
While standing 2, but the big drop.
Yeah, he wanted 4 up 3. He didn't get the 4. He only got the up 3 there. That is a huge drop.
Needs to be real careful right now. 20 seconds just about left on the clock. Get off of me.
Yeah, I love the throw break attempt now. Time winding down. 15 seconds to go.
Close on the life.
Yeah, very close. And look at his side steps.
Oh, no break this time, and didn't get the wall. This is a bad situation. You got to
rage mode. Use infinite range. Perfect low. It's time, but it's not going to get it. Down back 2. Ivory Coast up 2-1 in game 1.
Oh, starting off once again. Down jab this time to challenge that back turn after down back 2.
Yeah, I like it. Down 2 as well, too. He's considering maybe down 2-3 there, but wanted to see if there's going to be a button.
Oh, what a block. Going to get the pickup here. Let's see what this wall carry is about. Quick side step to the left. Little re-wall alignment. Almost got right there to the wall. Sliding. Wow, oh, another one. What a read.
Yeah, this time he's got the combo, which means we're going to final round, game 1.
Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, and they both have each other's characters well scouted. You can tell just from the way they're playing, right? They have the answers for everything so far. And the 3+4, but didn't believe.
Oh, big counter hit. You're definitely going to the wall on this one.
Yeah, that wild standing 2, safe a block. Great counter 2 from Master Raven. Big combo damage for the wall.
Nice block. That was really brave. You could have got re-wall splat for a bigger combo right there.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Stops the slide.
Yeah, beautiful and huge lead right now for Ivory Coast to close out the first game. Double from Japan with rage mode right now. One more poke will do it. Ivory Coast gets game 1. That is huge. That is
just
huge.
Business. Don't take it personally, she says.
We were talking about, how Ivory Coast doesn't get a lot of shine, right? And we haven't really seen them compete on the world stage. And this is one of those moments, right? You get to see them against Japan, arguably used to be a top 2 country, in the entire world, right? It was always like Korea and Japan. It's like, these are the countries you got to aspire to be like. And now we have Ivory Coast out here getting the first game of one of the best players out of Japan.
I'm telling you right now, I said this the minute I saw Ivory Coast play, I'm legit a fan. Instantly a fan.
How can you not be?
All right, here we go. Oh, Precipice of Fate. A little trickier stage. No breakable walls here, but I feel like this kind of confines the fight a little more. On top of that, I feel like wall carry is going to be a big problem here. And by problem, I mean a lot easier for Master Raven.
Yeah, this is a decent size stage for martial law as well, though. So law, I do think is better with walls. So we'll see if he gets to use them here. We saw him use the stage against Arslan Ash actually yesterday. This is where he got his game in.
Okay. Down 4. Ooh, fishing with that magic 4 right there. Quick side step right. Almost got away from that wall.
Yeah, Ivory Coast a lot of good sides and then ducks the down 4-3. Gets the launch. Here's the wall combo.
I was actually just about to say double. Kind of cornered himself right here. Eats the blue stuff. That's going to be the first round. Game number 2 going to Ivory Coast. Still in control.
And I love the back 4 here. We've seen a lot of side steps from Xiaoling and from the Ivory Coast here. And Double needs to use Law's back 4, back 3 because a lot of these little quick side steps are getting him. But man, that was some Double-esque movement right there. He had the side step down into the low parry.
Oh. Good pressure on the wall. Oh, what a block. Gonna get this wall again. Man, the defense.
Hey.
Good block. Actually beats out the power crush right there. Legend kick to get the pressure on. Still right there next to that wall. Nice block. Oh, down 4-2. Not sure what Ivory Coast is looking for with Master Raven, but this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I think he was trying to move there, but that was after down back 3 on hit. Double was scared to do a crouch dash mix up there. Could have kept it safe, but scared. Now the rage drive block. Ducks the throw, and Double gets the round.
A lot of back and forth between these two, round for round, pound for pound right now, actually. Okay. Oh, big counter hit with that Wild Rising 2. Look at this carry, though. Look at this carry, though. And look at the damage on top of it. And that's what I was talking about. You cannot actually retaliate a lot of times versus Master Raven. She could turn around, get out of range, and get that re-wall splat for more damage. And now Double in trouble.
He's in big trouble here. Oh, double flips? I don't think so. 2 rounds up for Ivory Coast. Uh-oh. Trouble.
Trouble for Double.
The defense right now against these quicksand sweeps has been fantastic.
But still, I feel like the defensive option callouts have definitely been on the side of Master Raven this entire set so far.
For sure.
Like this, blocking the lows on the down 4. Typically, that 2-hit string, you see Laws actually get away with that quite a bit. And Ivory Coast, not even worried about it. Lots of low parries, lots of block and punish on top of it. Japan struggling to keep this pressure.
Yeah, but it's Double. You can't count him out. Man, and you're actually right. Ivory Coast defense right here against the crouch dash mix-up has been fantastic.
Small punish right there on that 3+4. Oh my God! What a whip punish with the blue stuff! And look at this, right next to the wall.
All the way! Double could DSS, he didn't do it! The dash
Play that record. Play that funky record.
He dashed up to beat the backswing blow. Final round, game 2.
Oh, TSS. I like how you reacted
Bro,
to that.
you have to, man. You have to.
Oh, 1+2 break.
Get it out of here.
Once again on the down 4. Ivory Coast. But the drop.
Yeah, not a great combo. Got the Magic 4, but still not a good combo. Spring kick going to get punished here. Huge lead for Ivory Coast.
Double. Leads a lot right now. Gets the down 4 too.
Great start here. He doesn't have rage here, so this is not going to be a huge cash out for him.
And that no rage is good news for Ivory Coast.
But look at Double poking his way back into this round, trying to get the game and tie things up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, now the rage. The low kicks are coming out, and Ivory Coast is up 2-0.
Once again, I feel like it's one of those things where Double isn't really playing bad. It's more about the fact that the defensive options that we're seeing from Master Raven here are really making Double question some of his commitments. Like he's not pulling the trigger on that 3+4 follow-up as well, and just slowing down some of his low pokes. I would too, because you're seeing how the defense, just on the down 4s alone, is really just stopping that momentum. That is... Oh, man. And that's one of the things Law is really good at, I feel like. He's good at, like, pressuring you to kind of make a mistake, as well as just poking you to kind of keep pushing you back. But Ivory Coast is not having any of it.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that, yesterday and today, we haven't seen Double swap characters here. Martial Law, obviously a good character, but Double does have that Fakaram, and this is the kind of situation where you might consider bringing it out. But the games have been final round each time, and they've been close, but just Double hasn't found an answer yet.
I do love the commitment to the Law, though. You know I'm a character loyalist at heart, so... There it is, that down 4-3 starting to work. Down 4-2 on the wall. Gets a nice chunk of damage. Do it again. I want a double. Oh, wow. Looking for a sidestep there. Double getting a lot more aggressive. What a whip punish.
Too far. Way too far.
Wow, didn't finish the string.
Double could have punished that, but there's the down 4. Okay, Double first round this time.
See, like the little test right there. Just to make sure you can get the follow-up on that 3+4. Well, they dancing a little bit. Just simple 1-2.
Yeah, speaking about the hesitation, yesterday when we were watching Double, we all saw the same thing versus Arslan, right? So, very curious. This isn't the Double that we're used to seeing either.
I feel like that just goes towards the competition, right? We talked about the experience that they have versus, Laws, and the experience versus just, Master Raven.
Yeah, Double, though, he's doing much better in this game.
Oh, my gosh.
These down 4-2s are finding their mark. Ivory Coast does have rage available right now, though. That could have been huge. What
a whip punish. Oh, my God.
Yo, he's still in it. He's still in it.
You're
He got him.
dead. Oh, my gosh. That back and forth. You can hear the crowd from up here. That's crazy.
Oh, no. He did not mean to do that.
Look at this carry, bro.
This is ridiculous. Look at this Master Raven damage.
Dancing a little bit, gets away from the wall, better positioning. You don't want to have to deal with that versus Law. You want to get away from that wall, but you also don't want to be there versus Master Raven. This is set point for Ivory Coast versus Double.
It's looking like it's done, and it's looking like it's going to be a 3-0, which would be incredible. Double.
Down 4-2, gets the big launch, and can get the wall right here. This momentum is everything that Double needs.
I mean, at this point, I kind of expected to go to final round, right? It's happened every single game so far, but we'll see. There's the quicksand finally, and Double risking the get-up kick there.
Dancing a little bit.
Yeah, this is close. Next launcher wins. This round, at least, which could be the game.
What a sidestep. Big low, looking for the down 4-2. Double is in trouble.
Big
And
trouble.
one more hit.
Hop kick. I don't think so. It's going to be Ivory Coast to 3-0 Japan. Wow. Wow.
That is... What?
Ivory Coast 3-0. Master Raven over Martial Law. Shaoling over Double. Ivory Coast over Japan.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Man, first off, what a set. I know it was 3-0, but you have to remember there was a lot that goes into even having that kind of experience to be able to deal on both sides with that kind of pressure. Master Raven as a character is still largely underrepresented when I feel like overall in like Tekken competition.
It's funny because I agree with you, but at the same time, here we've seen a ton of Master Raven.
We've seen so many of them, right?
Where are the Annas or where are the Ninas? There's a lot of more underrepresented characters than here at this IESF 14th WEC.
And then like we just talked, you already pointed out that Pena, one of the best Master Ravens in the world, is player that Double gets to play with on a regular.
But again, at the same time, if you look at the way that Xiaoling plays, Master Frame is not at all in the style that Pina plays, right? The side steps we saw out of Xiaoling here, the little quick side step right to the low parry, side step block for the lows, like that was fantastic against the Law matchup specifically, right? And I think, Pina's wise. He's like, damn, I just got to do some of that, so he can take some of that data, some of that knowledge here. But great showing from Ivory Coast. I mean, that was fantastic. You really couldn't have asked for a better showing. 3-0 against Japan, one of Japan's top players, and this is one of those things where we're looking at the highlights now. I'm like, dude, it starts off, you're like, all right, cool, Japan's got this, but immediately, Ivory Coast answers back with a strong second round.
The fact that, Ivory Coast, Shaolin was so ready, so prepared, being really brave, calling out a lot of the stuff, a lot of the pressure that Double was trying to put on, no, I'm not taking any of it. Even if it was just a 1-2, and then the quick side steps to the right, the down forward ones, even getting the back in some instances, really did work out. And that right there, that challenge against the wall, we saw it multiple times, but when it worked out for the better. I mean, and even in the instance where we saw Double make these comebacks, these pokes, big gambles that really didn't pay out in the tail end.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful dash tip to call out in the backswing low. But again, final round situation, look at this. If Double wins this round, it's okay. But man, Xiaoling, the little fakey there with a little crouch dash into the quick low. Up 2-0 here. And this was Double, just in a little bit of a panic, it seemed, right? But the down 4-2 started coming out. He started getting some success out of him. But look at this round, man. It's so close, and Double should have had it. He should have closed that. Should have been up 2-0. But Xiaoling finds a way to land that rage drive.
Bro, that was... And this is exactly what I was talking about. We know that characters on this game, across the board, they have pretty decent carry, though. But there's certain characters that stand above the rest. Master Raven is one of those characters that has better wall carry than most of the characters in the game. You can add Lars in there. You can add characters like Julia in there. But it's not that many. I'm going to tell you right now, it makes a lot of sense. Master Raven doing good on these wall stages. Double just wasn't able to close out right there. And Master Raven, Shaolin, Ivory Coast, they move on.
They are moving on, Steve. But of course, the match that we have coming up next is going to be another good one, right? We're going to have Korea versus Poland. Both of those players have been doing particularly well as well, right? So this should be very interesting because Ivory Coast, they're still chilling right now. They're looking very sharp today. And of course, when you have an event that goes across multiple days, you obviously want to have a good day. And right now, it's looking like a really good day for Ivory Coast.
Well, it's definitely going to be intense going forward here. Obviously, everybody wants to make it to that final day, that top 8, to try to get, that big dub. But we do have an interview with the winner. This is the first one for us, so I would love to see what the winner has to say. Let's take it to that interview right now.
Ivory Coast! Before that, I would like the casters who led this game very perfectly. So, you're doing great. Honestly, when I see your gameplay, I like, wow, amazing. So, are you ready for the next battle?
Yes, I am ready.
Say it louder, bestie. Are you ready for the next battle?
I'm ready for the next battle.
Yeah, that's right. So you can go back to your place and have a nice rest because we are going to see the next match. Okay? Once again, you're great. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. And you can go back and have a break for a while because we are going to back again later and we are going to see the next match of Tekken 7. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us in IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. We'll be right back.
The growth of esports and gaming industry in Indonesia has an impact to drive Indonesia's economy. Various local games from various local game developers has just launched. Dewa Games came up with unique idea. Creates online games that can be widely accessed to be played anytime and anywhere. Dewa Game can be accessed by a personal computer on website or through an app on a personal smartphone. In Dewa Games app and website, there are various games that you can play. You can top up a token to play in mode arcade and tournament to get a reward. There's a bunch of rewards that you can get at the Dewa games such as Apple product, Asus ROG, music instrument, electronic devices, computer and gaming devices and many more. So right now I get an opportunity to play games at Dewa game booth. The Dewa game crew is really helpful to give explanations about their product, as an explanations by one of Dewa game crew here.
Game itu portal games, jadi kita bisa main games, banyak games lah di Dewa Games. Ada digital games, multiplayer games. Nah nanti kalau main di Dewa Games itu kita bisa dapat diamond. Diamondnya bisa ditukar sama hadiah. Hadiahnya di handphone, macam-macam deh pokoknya. Main di websitenya dewa.game atau di Play Store juga ada sama App Store. Dewa Game, oke? Jangan lupa main ya.
Enjoy their activation booths. Which else should we explore? Stay tuned and don't go anywhere.
So, how is it? Exciting, isn't it? We're exploring more other booths tomorrow, so stay tuned and cheerio!
So hello everyone, we have Daki here as an ex-professional Mobile Legends player from Indonesia.
Okay, hello.
So the first question is, what do you think about this match, Indonesia versus Philippines?
Sebelum match ya, pakai bahasa Indonesia aja ya. Jadi menurutku matchnya itu bagus banget, tapi menurutku Indonesia masih punya PR karena secara early Filipina lebih bagus, masih lebih bagus, tapi secara mid game mungkin tadi Filipina over PD, ada yang game 1 over PD, akhirnya Indonesia bisa balikin. Tapi maksudnya menurutku kemenangannya belum clean aja.
So who is the top opponent for Indonesia in IESF?
Filipina.
How much confidence are you that Indonesia will be the winner for this competition?
70% ya.
So for the last question, any future hope for Esports Indonesia?
For Esports in Indonesia is semoga banyak tim baru bisa masuk MPL, termasuk GPX.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Hi guys, back again with me, Putra Stopo, as your fellow host. So right now, I'm in a Dewa United booth. As you can see behind me, this is a RV car. You know what? Dewa United is the first esports team that have this RV car. In RV car, you can play PS5 games like Tekken, eFootball, and not only that, you can bring your friend here to play 5 vs 5 PUBG Mobile and Mobile Legends Bang Bang. And of course, if you want to get into the RV car, you can see all the trophies and the jersey owned by Dewa United. And if you want to get the same polo shirt like me, you can go to the Dewa United booth because there is a lot of merchandise. There is a lot of cool stuff like jersey, t-shirt, jogger pants, and anything. You can see and you must visit it. And later at 4:30 p.m. GMT +8, we will having a 2 vs 2 challenge with Rizky Faidan from Bali United and Romi Hadiwijaya. So if you are the eFootball player and if you want to play 2 vs 2, you visit Dewa United booth. Hi, welcome back to the IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. So, entering day 4 of the biggest esports championship, what did you feel? Did you have some fun? Anyway, entering the next round of this tournament, the competition is getting louder, more intense, and more entertaining. Today, there is 4 games that will be played in this tournament. CSGO on the ice stage, Dota on the earth stage, Mobile Legends on the water stage, and PUBG in fire stage. So, are you ready to watch more matches on this day? But before that, here's the joy of the day 3 of the IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. Enjoy!
A sky swing!
So, how is it? Exciting, isn't it? We're exploring more other booth tomorrow, so stay tuned and cheerio!
Iklan Pop Mie, start gitu-gitu aja. Pop Mie, ransel, Pop Mie. Biar seru nggak terputus, Pop Mie dus. Topping cangki sama gurihnya itu sob. Beuh, yuk sob, sikat Pop Mie. Seru terus kuy. Iklan Pop Mie, start gitu-gitu aja. Pop Mie, ransel, Pop Mie. Biar seru nggak terputus, Pop Mie dus. Topping cangki sama gurihnya itu sob. Beuh, yuk sob, sikat Pop Mie. Seru terus kuy.
Hello everybody, we have Jesse Art here as a BA from Onyx Esports.
Yeah.
So I wanna ask you, so the first question is what do you think about this match Indonesia versus Philippines?
Match yang tadi menurut aku seru banget sih. Terus udah gitu kayak menegangkan juga.
So the next question is who is the top opponent for Indonesia in IESF?
Menurut aku Filipina sih. Cuma tadi Indonesia berhasil menang lawan Filipina kan. Cuma menurutku yang paling susah Filipina sih.
So how much confident are you that Indonesia will be the winner for this competition?
100% dong. Kita harus percaya diri.
So for the last question, any future hope for esports Indonesia, especially Mobile Legends?
Semoga makin berkembang. Terus udah gitu, semoga bisa berjangka panjang.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Esports Indonesia.
Jaya, jaya, jaya.
Thank you, Kak Jessia.
Hydro Coco. Why choose Hydro Coco? Healthy, tastes good. Rasakan manfaat air kelapa asli untuk bantu jaga imun tubuh. We choose Hydro Coco. Real coconut water. Hydro Coco. Why choose Hydro Coco? Healthy, tastes good. Rasakan manfaat air kelapa asli untuk bantu jaga imun tubuh. We choose Hydro Coco. Real coconut water.
So today we have Cambodia that will be competing in Mobile Legends Bang Bang in World Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions to ask. So the first question, how do you feel about this match? Are you feel satisfied, or maybe there are some things that you all need to improve from this match?
From the last match, we feel exciting, and there's a lot of things for us to learn from the last match.
Okay, so what do you think about your enemy performance today?
The performance is very strong because they have more experience, and yes, they very strong.
Okay. So is there any special preparation for the next match?
Yeah, there is the draft, the strategy for the next match.
Okay, so you already won the game in this time, right?
Yeah.
What things do you have that your enemy doesn't have? Maybe can be your chemistry more than good than them, or rather?
I think it's our spirit. Together, we all in one. We know what to do, and yeah, we trust each other. We have the same spirit.
So how confident are you to win this competition?
Our confidence is 50%.
50%.
Yeah, 50%.
So for the last question, who is the tough enemy in this competition? Why?
I think both of Philippines and Indonesia are the toughest team for us to beat.
Why?
Because they are the stronger team in Asian, and they have more experience, and yeah, their players so strong.
So okay, so that's all for my question. Thank you for your time, and I hope the best for your competition.
Thank you.
Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you. They got you. Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps.
Good evening from IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022, and we're still on air stage. Back with me again, Brenda Kwan, and we are going to see the second exciting match from Tekken 7. So without any further ado, I would like to invite the team who will battle. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and give a big round of applause to Team Poland!
Yeah, of course.
Wow! Okay, you can have a look to the camera. Maybe you can step closer to me. Yeah. And we would like to invite the team who will be battle against Team Poland. Give a big round of applause to South Korean! Yeah, how are you, bro? I'm fine. Me also. So, are you ready to be a winner?
I'm ready.
I can hear your voice. Show some spirit. Okay, once again, are you ready to be a winner?
I'm ready.
Yeah! So we will see who will be the winner for this second match. But before that, I would like to please do this. Both of team to do the handshake first as a sign of sportivity. Please, handshake first. Yeah. And you can go to your room to do some preparation before you battle in this second match. Go ahead. And good luck, both of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see who will be the winner for this second match. So, without any further ado, I would like to pass this session to our amazing caster. There has Testy Steve and also RIP. So, to the casters, are you ready? Please take it away.
And welcome back, guys. IESF 14th World Esports Championship Tekken 7 action. Rip and Tasty Steve.
Boom.
And man, that first match was crazy. Ivory Coast taking out Japan, but now we get to have Korea, who's down here in loser side as well, which is kind of unexpected, right? But they're going to be going up against Poland. Why, of course, from Poland here. This should be another good match.
I mean, we saw why, day one, actually knock Dojin down to take the first set from Dojin as well. So we already know this is a very strong opportunity to take out one of the heavy hitters in Poland. But I would love to see what Korea is going to do, man. Joker is actually somebody you can't sleep on as well. And once again, we are in that part of the bracket where everybody's kind of a powerhouse at this point.
Exactly. All these guys, they had their chance in the group stage to make it out on the winner side of things. These are the ones who did pretty well, but then still kind of fell at the wayside, right? Because Korea was another one. They were top 2 in their group. So it's like, oh, I'm going to make it through. And then the last second, just kidding, didn't quite pull through there. But this is like their last chance, essentially, right? So last chance qualifier, if you will. So one of these guys is still going to make it out here. So the winner of this match is going to be going up against Ivory Coast later today.
Oh, yeah.
And then we see who's still in.
I mean, we say later today, but that set's coming up literally right after
Literally later
this.
today. Yeah.
So what's going to happen is we're going to see who plays here, and I'm sure Ivory Coast is just waiting in the wings to see who the opponent is going to be. And, preparation-wise, I know these players are ready. I saw Poland wide down there literally just waiting, maybe an hour and a half before the match even started, just trying to get mentally prepped for what's about to happen. But the lay is what we saw earlier from Joker representing Korea, and he has a very kind of unorthodox lay. I mean, outside of
Every
the Razor
lay
Rush, right? Right, yeah, you're sure, right. As well as we can see Poland over here with the Akuma 69% versus 75%.
Nice.
But still, Akuma, one of those characters, requires a little bit on the input side of things, but once that character gets cooking, it's almost impossible. We saw some amazing comebacks from Poland early on in this Tekken 7 competition, but just Korea and Lei and Joker just being able to control the pace of the set, I feel like it's something that you need to be able to do with Lei, and he does it very well.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the thing about Joker that stood out to me was how he used Razor Rush from the specific distance where the first hit whiffs, and by the time you even try to react, the second hit Razor Rush is there to interrupt you. And that was a very interesting usage because a lot of times you see Razor Rush just use Rain Zero almost, I'm doing the Razor Rush and now I'm going to stance and now you got to deal with it. But the way he used it was almost like a bait every time he started with it.
No, it was actually kind of crazy. Like you said, he would do it out this range and then he would delay it on top of it.
Of course.
1, 2, 3, and then and it was really part of the mix up to keep the game plan strong. And then just the pacing, especially versus a character like Kunimitsu, where he's able to control the pace. But we're gonna get into it.
Yes.
Lei going up against the Akuma. I would love to see it. A lot of down threes might be coming out. Down fours is a really good tool.
I mean, Lei's got that crane though, that crane hop kick. I mean, it's safe. Hop kick
that's
attempt.
true.
It's pretty darn good here in this matchup. We'll see if we get to see any of that. But, we did see why he's got the execution for the combos. But as I was saying, a tournament event that runs across multiple days, you got to have your execution every single day. We'll see if Y's got it. Here we go. Game number 1, Poland versus South Korea.
That Akuma. Man, I remember we were watching Poland at first. Literally, played offense until they got meter and changed the entire round.
That's how it goes, man.
Right, that's the Akuma game plan.
You got to build a meter first, all right? Those fireballs will help you do that, but right now, why? You know, he's taking his time there, as is Joker.
Saw that Razor Rush try to get started.
Yep. It's going to happen for sure. Man, he had the wild side, but didn't have much meter behind it anyway, so it wasn't going to matter, but that is a huge mistake.
Good. Uno, dos.
Damn, for Korea?
Oh, dang. You know Korean 1, 2, 3?
I really should.
Yep.
I was like, Ichi, neat, not Japanese, man, damn.
Japanese, bro. All right, float out here. Small tailspin combo. Ooh, nice interrupt. Didn't get anything big from it, but the interrupt alone on the jump ins, on the demon flips, is actually what you really need to be able to deal with.
Oh
Good punish. Oh my God, that took off a chunk.
Yeah, 3-3 is great for Lei, man. Oh, we're out here.
Using the stances to get around, that is so sick. That haha step coming in, and then the Razor Rush finish on top of that.
Man, now you got me thinking about this 1-2 in Korean. MYK, send me a text. How do I say 1-2 in Korean? Hey.
Oh, there's that down 4. Clean sweep. A lot of characters don't have that in Tekken. Big damage on the back turn, but does not have a combo for that. Trade on the
jump. Too?
Wow. Oh my God.
Bro.
Big damage right here.
Oh man, that was punishable. And okay, now we got some meter spent here. He's got the rage. This is not going to kill. It's actually going to leave Korea in rage mode to answer back here. Let's see if Poland can hold on though. What's the mix here? Oh God, the Razor Rush. He got hit by the punches, not even the kick mix at the end.
I love that.
He's a drunken master, this guy. First game to South Korea. Why? Going to try to switch up the stage here, infinite stage. Obviously, non-optimal for Akuma here. Going to go to violent systems instead.
Yeah, once again, this is one of those stages. It works very well for Akuma. He gets a float. A lot of times you will be going to that wall. His jab carry is very reminiscent of like the older Tekken games. He gets so many jabs, right?
You have to.
So, but yeah, the wall is going to be the play here. And once again, we know that like Poland is possible for doing like some craziness with Akuma. But what we're seeing right now is Lei playing such a slow-paced game, not really given an opportunity. Not even for me. We only saw one bar be cashed out that entire match.
Yeah, we saw some incorrect punishes here that really cost him as well, so we'll see if we can pick it up here. But that was great whip punish that time. Third hit, punish that, yes sir. Yeah, that one early DP misinput he had really cost him, right? So as long as he plays a little bit cleaner, I think he'll have a better shot here.
Korea fishing a little bit. You see that down forward too. Big counter hit. Gonna get the wall and potentially the round and play it properly. Hurricane kick it. Yeah, that was Hurricane kick right after.
All right. Poland on the board first here this time around.
I'm out of there.
Start the round, yeah.
Haha, step to fill some space. Razor rushing. Down
I like
4.
that. Oh, and the mix doesn't quite easy. I think he actually could have screwed attack immediately there. Just didn't believe in it.
Look at this combo. So this. Big damage on the wall here. Demon flip.
Oh boy,
not
he got
gonna
it.
work out. That's full launch. You're dead.
Hella dead. Why? 2 up here in game 2. That's the way you want to turn things around.
Yeah, nice adjustment so far.
Oh yeah, he is
I got some meter. You're going to the wall for sure.
He is not playing afraid right now, right? He's going in, he's playing his game plan, and that's kind of what I feel we did not see from Double before.
Oh, still hanging on to that, huh, Rip? Tatsu.
I'm just saying, that's the difference here between these players. Whoever seems to be playing their game, they're the ones having more success.
Oh, no.
That's a big mistake.
Oh.
Pick it back up. Hey. Back air fireball got denied. Is that enough with the wall? It is.
Actually,
oh
no,
my
it's
God.
not. Razor rush again. I was like, Rip. I like how you would turn it sideways. Man,
it was over. He did one jab.
Using the stances to get away from this demon flip. I like what I'm seeing. Joker, I see you. Man, those stances are really good for just getting out of the way.
Dash
just walked out of a teleport out of there. Oh my God. DP answer, what a challenge.
Yo, this is getting crazy out here. They've got answers and not answers. Here's that crane hop kick.
You were talking about it. Damn, that's going to hurt.
Uh-oh. Are we getting a DP? The down 4 is blocked. Final round for Korea right here to go up 2-0. Poland, you need this one. Oh my god, the jump back kick and he got the float conversion.
That's the 2D jumping for you. Bro, last time we saw
What a
Coleman
carry.
get hit out of the EX fireball. That was so sick. Low parry.
He's looking for him.
Takes the Oki or takes the damage. Damage it is. Gets a little carry on top of it.
Oh
The
my
slide
gosh.
catches the recovery of the jump back. Running one is blocked.
Razor rush incoming. The jab, that was so risky. Could have been wall splat if he mistimed it. And now the Panther mix is coming. He's got rage. Akuma, you're down 3 with the wall splat.
You might be dead.
Let's see.
And there's another bar there. Okay, you're not. Oh,
It's gonna be damn close, Steve.
Die 1,000 deaths. Oh my god!
The pixel. Joker with the Razor
This dude
rush.
woke up and did Razor Rush. Are you serious? Yep, you told me about this.
I almost fell off the air stage after that one. That was crazy.
My man woke up and did Razor Rush.
But that's the thing, like in that situation, you have to keep the pressure on, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Force the mix. Like you win or lose either way. Oh man, and 2-0 right now. Korea has the lead. Stole it back. I mean, Y was up 2 rounds straight.
Oof, running one. Man, the strings are really starting to play out here. We saw a couple of those raw down 4s work out for Poland, but not to an avail. Oh, okay. Big damage on the back turn. Those down 4s. That's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, tried to get the
Gotta
float.
be careful here.
That play dead is doing work right now. Once again, tries to
thing.
flip out, and this is going to get him to the wall.
Shouldn't do it. And now the combo, though. What are we doing? Same combo? No, we're not. We're keeping the rage. This time, punish that. Oh, he could have had a back one.
Need to be careful. Oh my god.
The pixel, bro.
Oh my, he got the float, but is he dead? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. You got to do it.
You got to do it right?
Yeah, he's got to do
All
it.
right, there we go.
3
Poland.
seconds left on the clock.
Perfect.
Murata definitely cares, bro.
Clutching it out here. Holy
Great.
moly. Yeah, and that's twice he's caught the back 3 in a float situation with the demon flip. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm not sure his demon flip he's doing running 3 often, but either way, it's working out for him.
Oh, like that. Oh, trade. Big Sabaki right there gets the hit. Gonna keep the pressure for Korea. Oh, wow. I love the challenge with the uppercut. Oof.
Damn.
There's those dash jabs. Wall.
Yeah, we got it. Wow, he actually had the flash duck. Oh no! Oh
not
no!
gonna work.
Huge delay hop kick here, and now with rage. What the hell?
Ooh, what? He waited for that. It still has meter. Poland making the run back 2 rounds straight right now.
But this
4-4-3.
This is exactly where it was last game, right? Poland had the 2-round lead, and Korea brought it all the way back. This time, though, doesn't find the wall combo. Didn't cash out there. That could have been big.
Waiting on it. Nice punish. Spins it this time, though. And add one more to work with on top of it.
That's perfect for him. If he gets one more launcher plus the wall, he's definitely going to get the game.
And he's right there at the wall. Down 3, you can tell Korea was aware. Didn't want to be close enough for that cash out on the meter. Stature kick. 30 seconds
That
left.
should be
And
it.
what a counter
Wait, the wall's
hit.
going to save him? No, it's not going to save him. Not going to save him. Poland 3 rounds straight to get on the board. It's 2-1.
Not this time. Not this time. Poland. Taking a drink. Taking a swig. Oh, the space. I like it. I like it. One of the strongest, one of the best things about Akuma is if he can get you to the wall, not only the mix-up that comes after it, even though they kind of removed them and tweaked it,
I mean,
but
they didn't
the
remove
damage.
from Akuma.
They ain't removed from Akuma. But the damage that you get with the wall compared to other characters across the cast, I mean, Akuma still does a crap ton of damage, but still.
Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Can Y get this done without walls? Yes, great interrupt there. That's what you got to do.
4-3. Oh, down 4-2. Sees that Poland's being real antsy in the up-close game. Commits to the launcher. Good punish. Ducks under the string. Oh, knockdown with the Demon Flip 2.
He still has the life lead right now, though, in this round.
Down 4-1s.
Oh, no!
Yeah, you talked about that crane, bro. Oh, no.
And if he had just done like the down forward 1 again, it would have been okay, right? But you cannot go low against that stance, or that will be an automatic hop kick.
Wow.
There's a regular one for you.
Challenge him with those 4-3s. Wow. gets right under it.
Uh-oh. Rage mode, Pixel here. He's got to make a 100% comeback. Not going to get it. That's a perfect for Korea. 1 round away. Set point.
Oh, counter
no.
I like that. Committing to the lows, gets the float out with the down 4-1. Full meter on the side of Poland. This can be big.
But, you know, this is the difference maker, right? Infinite stage, there's no wall behind, there's no wall pressure here. He's got to play neutral again.
Last time we saw Korea do that, they went for the low finally, and
beautiful.
look at the damage. Spins it all.
All
this
the meter.
is not going to be dead, though.
Yeah, it's the thing. He spent all that meter, no wall here for the combo, but now he gets one chance here to try to close it out. Last chance for Joker, not going to get it. Y stays alive, but look at that meter in the bottom left. Not a lot of meter. He's got to build that back up so he can cash in for more damage.
I do like the fact using that fireball ender because it gives you the far away knockdown. Gave him the slide punish as well. Going for the low out of stance. What a block and a punish. The 4-3s are starting to come out a lot.
Great interrupt by Joker that time. Uh-oh, Mix again. Oh, he takes it to the skies. Oh my gosh. Mix time.
Oh, the jump back didn't get anything from it. The 4-3, he was trying to commit and change up with that damage on with the meter.
Oh my gosh, okay. Last chance for Poland here. Korea trying to close it out and move ahead here to face Ivory Coast.
Jabs. Oh my, the back turn. Oh my god,
gosh.
he tried to do a hop kick. He's got meter. The Razor Rush again.
DP.
Oh my god, he got the counter hit.
It's not dead. The Pixel.
Oh
He's
my
got the
god,
down 4. And Korea will take it 3-1. Wow, the scramble at the end there. I had a feeling the EXDP was coming. He called it out at the right time, but not enough damage behind it. And just like that, Korea takes the set. 3-1. Poland is out of here. Nice effort from Y, man. Nice effort, but Infinite Stage so much harder for Kuma. He had the bad draw because the first stage was randomized, and they got Infinite Stage there as well. Just didn't work out.
Also, if you look just back at that last game, he got the big launcher, but Lei was back turned.
Yeah.
So the combo is completely
Dropped
different.
out completely.
It's so different. But I do love what Y was doing. There was a lot of cash out towards the end. It seems like if we would have got that gameplay going a little earlier, it would have worked out. But this is what I was talking about. One of the strengths right now of Korea is being able to control the pace no matter what. I talked about like just some of the lows coming from Y just to like kind of challenge a lot of the stances. We saw quite a lot of that, but also just the consistency in the usage of Razor Rush coming from Lei and how effective that it was. That's something that you need to write about.
No, definitely. And, you know, Poland, here's game 2, right? He had the 2-round lead. Things were looking good. Look how close this round was. Stuffed out of the air fireball. Then this Chancer. He should have been dead here, but he survived and just had no meter than to cash out there. Unfortunate round. And look, again, so close to, but Joker keeps finding these answers. The crane hop kick here, which we talked about earlier, finding its way in here and just working down. And beautiful defense on that side, too, right? That down 4. It's risky, but it's fast. So he went for it. And look at this. He could have tied it up here one apiece with that Pixel. He let him get back up, and then the Razor Rush immediately like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm labeled long, bro.
Razor Rushing, and look at the clock right here to get the last second kill. Spins the rage, gets the KO, and this is really where we start to see Y make some adjustments for the better. Not right there though. This clean delayed hop kick
and look
launch.
Look at the life lead he had right before that happened.
And just one mistake. The whiff punishments start to come in very, very clutch for Y later on in these sets.
Yeah, and again, you know, the round count leads were there, right? This time, able to 3-0 him for the round. Sends it to the final game here, which ended up being the final game. But again, that crane stance, bro, you got to watch out. Can't go low against it. And, of course, Korea took him back to Infinite Stage. No more walls to deal with here. The interrupt went for it there. That time, didn't find it. And now just this little mixture, we get the perfect from Korea. And now it's set point.
Yeah, it's really scary though. Like once you get to this point and you see how confident Korea was. I love just jumping out of there, jumping back so you don't have to deal with the low guess. Had an opportunity right here and cashes out to get this round. But you talked about this. Spending all that meter made it a lot harder in the round that follows. But I do like the fireball ender right here. They get that extra slide guess and then we go to one more round, which turns out to be this last round, right? And I love the fact that we see Joker just really, he opened.
That was so unfortunate. Man. Yeah, that was the one on this one too. He had 2 chances, but both times Joker was airborne. And look at this scramble at the end here. He gets the EXTP, but it's not enough damage. Double rage, and just missed with the forward 3. Just barely missed the range on it, right? That was unfortunate. But regardless, Joker advancing in this bracket. and Poland is out here.
I love seeing like the 4-3 start to come out there a little later, but just the whiff punish, just the weight and backdash from Lei, and as well as just Korea. Good showing, but we do have an interview with the winner of that last set. Let's take it to our host with an interview with the champ.
Thank you so much, our amazing casters, and give it up to South Korea! Such amazing gameplay. So, are you ready to the next battle?
Yeah!
Yeah, of course! So, you can go back to your place and have a break for a while before you are going to continue to your next match. And once again, congratulations, bro. I heart you. Yeah, okay. You can go back. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations to South Korea. And ladies and gentlemen, and also the gamers, I believe you cannot wait to see the next match of Tekken 7. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. We'll be right back.
That will be competing in Mobile Legends Bang Bang in World Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions to ask. Okay, so the first question, are you satisfied with your performance in this match?
¿Están contentos con la performance que tuvieron?
Sí, estamos contentos y conformes.
Yeah, we're really happy and up to our standards.
So the next question, what is your key factor that helped you to win in this match?
¿Cuál es el factor clave que les ayudó a ganar en este partido?
La unión entre todos y la confianza entre uno y el otro.
The union among us, trusting each other on all the decisions we had to make. For sure.
So even you have won this match, do you think there are things that you can improve to the next match?
Incluso aunque no hayan perdido ningún partido, ¿creen que hayan cosas que tengan que mejorar para el próximo partido?
Siempre hay cosas que mejorar y hay que ver los errores individuales también.
¿Cómo que, por ejemplo?
Posicionamiento, visión, comunicación.
There are always things to improve, not only in the macro game, but also in the micro game. Like we could do like some better visualization of the map and positioning ourselves on the map. So we're going like rewatch our match and check what we did, so we don't make the same mistakes for the next match.
So you will facing other country in your next match. Will you use the same strategy on the next match?
¿Vamos a la misma estrategia contra el próximo partido?
Sí. Vamos a salir con todo. La idea es ganarlo todo. Somos la selección de Argentina y vamos a salir a ganar.
Yeah, well, it obviously depends on the pick and like the rivals we're going to have. But yeah, we're going to give all of us to the match. We are Argentina, we're proud of it, and we're going to show what Argentina is.
So this is the last question. What is your biggest challenge to beat your opponent?
I'm sorry?
What is your biggest challenge to beat your opponent?
¿Cuál es el principal desafío que tienen para vencer a sus rivales?
Estudiarlos y entender cuál es su forma de juego para poder contrarrestarla.
Yeah. So our biggest challenge is to understand our rivals, so we can think of a strategy to overcome them before they come after us.
Okay, that's all for all my questions. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope the best for this competition. Thank you. Okay, so here we have Gabian for Onyx Esports, and I have a few questions to ask. So the first question, how confident are you for the Indonesian Mobile Legends national team to win in this competition?
Yang pastinya yakin banget, soalnya kayak aku juga sering lihat kayak beberapa turnamen kayak mereka mainnya gimana dan yang gak kalah jagonya sama tim-tim negara lain, jadi harus menang.
So what do you expect for Okay, so today we have Age and Textam as a coach and analyst from Indonesian Mobile Legends team in World Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions to ask. Okay, so the first question, how do you feel about this match? Are you all satisfied? Or maybe there's something that you all need to improve from this match?
Dengan pertandingan tadi kita udah lumayan puas lah ya, kita bisa menang terus, tapi kalau kita lihat kita tetap fokusnya buat di upper bracket final, terus di nanti di grand finalnya sih. Jadi ya kita masih tetap walaupun puas tetap fokus buat dapetin emas sih kayak gitu.
So what do you think about your enemy performance today?
Musuhnya sebenarnya lumayan bagus, dari draftingnya juga kita lihat mereka udah cenderung ke hero-hero yang meta, yang mereka tahu powernya seperti apa, ngikutin patch banget, dan ya lumayan ngagetin sih musuhnya. Mereka bisa adaptasi dengan meta-meta yang sedang berlangsung lah di Mobile Legends ini. Jadi menurut gua musuhnya lumayan kuat.
So is there any special preparation for the next match?
Untuk next matchnya lawan Kamboja kita prepare ini aja sih, respect mereka lah. Jadi mereka strateginya apa kita pelajarin, kita siapin, jadi kita nggak kaget lah buat lawan mereka. Jadi kita tetap respect siapapun lawannya, kita akan ngasih yang terbaik lah.
Okay. So you already won the game in this time, right? So what things that you have that on your team doesn't have?
Sebenarnya kekurangan di tim kita itu adalah kita masih kurang disiplin, masih kurang rapi mainnya. Dimana sebenarnya kita bisa lebih rapi, bisa lebih clean, jadi gamenya juga lebih mudah. Nah itu yang perlu kita tingkatin selama turnamen ini berjalan langsung.
Okay, so for the last question, is there anything to be worried from the next match against Cambodia? Maybe the player or their gameplay?
Mungkin lawan Kambodia ini karena kita tahu tadi kita expect-nya kita bakal finalnya lawan Malaysia ya. Ternyata Kambodia bisa ngalahin. Jadi ya kita inilah pelajarin lah kenapa mereka bisa ngalahin Malaysia, dan kita respect dari draftnya juga. Kita baca mereka strateginya bakal gimana. Jadi kita nggak bakal kaget lawan mereka. Jadi
okay, so that's all from my question. Thank you for your time, and I hope the best for this competition.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Again at the IESF 14th World Esports Championships Bali 2022. This is the day of the IESF in Bali. So, we've been through a lot of excitement in day 1 and day 2. The competitions between countries around the world increasingly becoming more competitive and a lot of action here. So today we have 5 different games category that will be played, like eFootball 2023, CSGO, Mobile Legends, Dota 2, and also Tekken 7. So before that, I remind you to follow our social media so you can see live updates, see match schedule and result on the IESF Instagram, IESF_officials, and also garudaku.ac. Before we go watch today's match, here's the some recap day 1 of the IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. Recap is dedicated to you guys, so enjoy the show.
Saya go jawab
Yeah.
Pakai bahasa English. So for this match, I think we will take this. So happy, but we're not too satisfied. Our to win the whole championship. Key factor that was win this match is everyone's hard work. Everyone really put in the effort, the time, and mainly just trust between everyone over here and everyone doing their job. Because without everyone's contribution, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
So even you have won 2 matches, do you think there are things that you can improve for the next match?
There's definitely many things that we can improve. There was a lot of mistakes that we made as well in both games, so we will look through our games and fix our errors.
Okay, so you will be facing other country in your next match, right?
Yeah.
Will you use the same strategy for the next game?
Strategy-wise, we cannot really disclose, but I can assure that we still have other strategies out there, and we will see what we want to pull out for each different team. The biggest challenge was because I think Philippines is the favorites, and there's a lot of pressure because our players are all new, and this is our first time representing Indonesia itself. So I feel like the biggest challenge is just the pressure itself. It feels really great to win the M3 champions, but we know that there's a possibility that they will make a comeback, and we will eventually might face them again. So we're happy for now, but we're not too happy yet.
So for the last question, we know that the weather in Bali is hot, right? And the game is on the upper stage. So does the weather affect for the match?
I would say the setup overall is really good. The weather doesn't really affect us, and the setup, the equipment, everything covers the weather, so we don't really feel the heat. Thank you so much.
Indonesia, jaya, jaya, jaya.
Okay, thank you, congratulations Indonesia.
Thank you.
Hello, can you guess where I am? Yes, we are the exhibitions here. So we are gonna explore this freaking cool area and see what we can do with all tenants. So, come here.
Basically, Garudaku is a product created by PBSI or Federations of Esports Indonesia. Garudaku is one-stop solution for esports industry in Indonesia. In this platform, you can create your own esports community, join tournament, searching for player database, esports company, or even community in every game category.
Welcome back to IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022 and still on the air stage. Glad to be back again with me, Brenda Kwan, and we are going to see who will be the winner of this lower bracket. So, without any further ado, I would like to invite the teams who will be battle and who will be the winner of this final match. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I would like to invite and give a big round of applause to Team I4Ricos! Okay, so bro, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Give the spirit. If you're ready to be a winner, you have to say it louder. Okay, once again, are you ready to be a winner?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, great! So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the team who will battle against the team Ivory Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Team Korea! Yeah! You're so cool, bro. I like your style. So are you ready to be a winner?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No. Give the spirit. Okay? Say it louder. Okay? Are you ready to be a winner?
I'm ready.
Yeah! So ladies and gentlemen, I believe you cannot wait to see who will be the winner of this Tekken 7 final match. But before that, I would like to please to both of you to do the handshake together as the sign of sportivity. So if both of you are ready to battle, please come inside to the room and do some setting up. Just go inside, no worries. Okay, and I would like to pass this session to our casters. There has an amazing, tasty Steve and also RIP. Are you ready, casters? Please take it away.
We are back, IESF. You guys already know what we're waiting for, this Tekken 7. We've already had two amazing sets to talk about. The Boy Rip, Tasty Steve delivering you the lore. Now, let's talk about this. We were talking about this a little bit off camera, and you kind of broke down something that I was not aware of. So go ahead and repeat that for me one more time.
Okay, but let's start here, right? So Shaolin going up against Korea here.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast versus Korea, but it's going to be the Lei Wulong matchup. And that's what's interesting because I started wondering, like, does Ivory Coast have a Lei Wulong, right? So I Googled it really quick, and I was like, it's Akon. And I forgot about Akon. Akon is one of the best Lei players I've ever played in the world, period, right? So the thing is, I just don't know if he's still out in Ivory Coast because he was in France last I played him, right?
Okay.
If he's in France, they don't really get to play with him much, right? But if he's in Ivory Coast and they have a lot of experience against him, that's going to be some trouble for Joker, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy one in all honesty. Once again, you do have to remember that Master Raven does have a lot of lows where she can kind of like pick you up and make you kind of respect the pace. However, we've already seen how good Korea is at controlling that pace, stopping the opponent from actually using their offensive, regardless of how strong it is. We've seen them shut down an Akuma. We've seen them shut down multiple players just to get up to this point. So that's going to be another one. However, I mean, if this experience that you're talking about is even remotely there, this is going to be something different to look at because we've seen how dominating Joker has been in every set. Just like I said, with controlling everything, whether it be just the small pieces of damage and just Razor Rush, how are they going to deal with that? If they don't have experience, I feel like it's really easy to fall by the wayside dealing with a character like Lei, which has always kind of been the story of Lei. So.
Exactly. And the thing about Shaolin that I've found so interesting is, like, obviously we've seen multiple Master Ravens here, multiple different playstyles of the character, but he's a very defensive-minded player, right? And defensively, he's going to have the answers against Lei here, and if that's the case, that makes it way harder for Lei. And, you know, in particular, Joker, he's kind of an offensive Lei, right? He wants to run the Razor Rush on you, and if you're ready for that and you know how to deal with that, that's going to make it significantly more difficult for him to get the rounds on you.
Well, I mean, the tail of the tape has kind of already been set. We've seen. I do like how we get to see both of the players before they get to this final set, just to get a strong sense. But no, Ivory Coast Shaolin is actually so good when it comes defensively. We saw what happened versus Double, and you talked about how fast Double plays, how well he is at keeping it offense and kind of pressing his mode, and he literally just negated all of that in a 3-0 versus one of the best players in the world, one of Japan's best, just like that. And even more so, if you just look at what we're seeing from Joker, I feel like we don't get Lei's played at this pace. The way that he's playing, it's a little bit slower, a little more deliberate, you know what I'm saying? And even when you were talking about how he employed the crane stance early on, the way he
and that was matchup specific,
that
too,
was
right?
very
so he
matchup
knew, like,
specific.
I need to use the crane stance against this character. He brought it out there, and it was very deliberate, as you were saying, right? So does he have something like that for Master Raven? Korea has some good Master Ravens as well, so we'll see here. This is crazy. They have a couple of really good Ravens out there.
It's funny because I feel like
we said the same thing with Japan with the launching, right?
Exactly. So I feel like it could go either way, but still, oh man, I really want to get down to these games, man.
You know, I wasn't even thinking about, again, right? One of the small separate storylines here is Ivory Coast on the world stage for the first time in this instance. We just saw him here go off against Japan, right? Takes out Japan. Now opportunity to take out Korea. Imagine if that's the story. If Ivory Coast can take out Japan and Korea, to stay in this? That would be the story.
Look, IESF is one of these events. Like I said, I've never actually been a part of anything this big before. I can't speak for it, but I'm pretty sure it's just the same, right? When it comes to how many players and how many regions have been represented, when I tell you, even in the side of the fighting game community where these players really want to shine, Tekken 7 has been the game where people have been looking at these stronger regions, Pakistan, Korea, Japan, and they're like, hey, we want a shot at that. I feel like IESF has delivered that opportunity. Of
course.
Albeit one person, right? But you got to be nice. We're seeing that right now from the Ivory Coast, and man, I am such a fan right now.
Yeah, the opportunity available to all the players here to represent their nation on this world stage is not an opportunity that you ever get, really.
Yeah,
right?
no,
it's so rare. And this right now, Ivory Coast is making the most of it.
Yeah, when I talk about even still like the fighting game community, the run back clause, I like to say. You know, in fighting games, unless these players travel, unless they come to the big events, the EVOs, the whole nines, chances are you might not ever get to play them again. And the way these tournaments are set up, it's open bracket.
Right.
That means you have to be consistently nice on both ends to even get there.
Well, even if you had to also go to one of these big tournaments, you also probably wouldn't even run into someone because the bracket is so large, right?
Yeah.
But I do believe that we're getting ready for our matchup, right? The players have been setting up for a second now, right? So it's going to be, again, Ivory Coast versus Korea.
All right, this Lei versus Master Raven. I don't think we're going to see a character switch of how far we've made it so far into this bracket without one. But I feel like the Lei is going to have everything they need. I also feel like this Master, I've been surprised numerous times by how Master Raven has actually dealt, you know, the Ivory Coast has been dealing with just the defensive side of things. As we take a shot outside at the people watching out down there.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Having a
literally
good
been
time.
trying
What's
to
up,
tell people,
everybody?
man. I've been trying to tell people, like, they're showing it outside as well, so.
But yeah, there we go, guys. We are setting up for our match still. And this is our last match of the day out here, right?
Yeah, last Tekken match of the day as we see this head-to-head ranking so far. Master Raven in the Lei, 75% versus 85%. And you guys have kind of seen that play out with your own eyes over the days that we've been seeing this Tekken competition. Man, the Ivory Coast has really made me a fan. I hope you guys come out to more events, man. I would really love to see the Ivory Coast represent, especially my man right here. But even as well, man, I feel like Korea and the fact that we're seeing Joker, I feel like that's another player that really doesn't get that much shine as well coming from Korea because it's so stacked with like some of the best Tekken players in the world.
This is the thing, right? We've heard a lot about Pakistan the past couple years about like, man, you guys don't even know there's so many players back home, yada, yada. The same thing can be said about Korea for the past decade. This is not something new. You've only seen like the 3 to 5 Korean players that come out. There's still an entire army of them back there that don't come out.
People don't understand when it comes to like fighting games. I feel like the most dangerous sect of any region is the mid-tier players, bro. They are the strong, like they're so strong. I've played it with my own hands, like in places like Japan, all over the world. But here we go, last Tekken set of the day, Ivory Coast versus Korea. It's gonna be Joker going up against Shaolin.
Oh yeah, and real slow, respectful start from both of them here. This is going to be Forgotten Realm. This stage has floor breaks available, the only stage in the game that has multiple floor breaks like this too.
Down back 2-1 just to force this offense a little bit. Like I said, slow, respectful play. You kind of got to get the speed of your opponent a little bit. Nice back foot there to get out of there.
Yeah, get a feel of what their speed is at, when they like to hit buttons, when they don't, what buttons do they like to hit. And right now there's a lot of down back too. That's the button he's liking to hit.
I love the challenge right there. As soon as we see stand, small delay from Ivory Coast, down back 2. Defense still looking solid. And look how long this first round is lasting.
Oh, counter
10
down back
seconds
4.
left on the clock.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, the Rager might work. He might jump over though. Oh, it's a block. Ivory Coast.
The defense is so good. We're used to seeing this very risky snake dashing in your face Master Raven. Ivory Coast is like, I don't need to do any of that.
Just play normal Tekken.
Razor Rush. Goes in the stance this time, didn't finish. Okay, the lows are starting to come out. Wall positioning looking real good.
Yeah, exactly. Razor goes for the low and finds a counter hit off of it.
Floor break.
Yes, sir.
4-4-3. No, just gets the spike this time around.
Gives some guaranteed damage. Razor Rush for the whiff punisher. Down jab interrupt from Ivory Coast. Has rage now. Will we see the rage drive? The blue stuff. Oh,
Wow.
no.
Tries to interrupt. Maybe thinking that they weren't going to finish the streak, but actually lets it rip.
What you know
one
about
round
Tekken
apiece.
2, though?
That move was very tricky for me to do in Tekken too. I never because it's like forward neutral. It's like
That's
how am
a
I
weird
supposed
one.
to do that?
It used to piss me off. I was like, man, Tekken game's difficult.
Rave spin. Speaking of Tekken 2. That down 4. And once again, using
She's
the
out of
stance
there.
to evade, but still eating a lot of hits. What a block on the low. We saw Korea actually close out sets like that, just waiting to the tail end. And I'm going to tell you right now, that means they're looking for something big. That's a floor break and not even needed, but this should be the round, the 4-4. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I didn't think I was going to actually get pickup.
He knows what he's doing out here, Joker. Gets the round back and now has the round count lead. Ducks the down back 2-1. That's what you got to do there. Small punish. Very hard to actually get a launcher against that.
You got to have eyes for that one.
Damn, I thought we had eyes.
You got to have better eyes.
Oh, snap.
The evolved eyes. Go pokes. Once again, one of the strengths right now of Ivory Coast and his Master Raven. He's playing his very basic game. Lots of pokes. And the minute you lit up on the offense or that defense sees a hole, takes full advantage.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're playing some Tekken right now. Hold on.
Yeah, but he got scooped. But again, throws out the extension. There's no combo here, and that's going to be a floor break. And we're at the basement. Look at the wall carry. Doesn't quite make it. Okay, big chance. Ivory Coast here. Goes for the rage drive off the low. Doesn't find it. 10 seconds. Gonna get poked out, and Korea gets the first game.
Okay, all right. Very slow paced. Very slow paced. And instantly goes to the stage select. Specific? Let's see. Let's see what this is. And this is the first time I felt like we've actually had to see Ivory Coast pick a stage and goes to a very confined stage. This is something I feel like that Lei has a problem with. Even though his stances do kind of have a sidestepping, I feel like this is the problem because you're fighting Master Raven. You do not want to be on the wall versus his character.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets to use it a lot here. But right now, we've seen a ton of down back 2, right? A lot of down back 2-1. You see Joker finally starting to answer by ducking that high and getting a little punish in there. So we'll probably see a little bit less out of that. But let's see overall what Xiaoling's strategy is here to break down Joker.
Just instant down back 2. Back turn pressure. What a whip punish. Speaking of back turn, didn't get the dash forward, so didn't get that clean hit to get the wall carry, which would have did a chunk of damage. Razor Rush stops the stream. Big damage and rage. Re-wall splat.
Oh
Yo,
my God,
damn.
look at the damage. He's going to pick it back up. She's dead.
Oh
she is
my
dead.
gosh.
That was like an 80% combo with rage. Joker, please. Lei Wulong.
Wow.
I don't want to hear it, Lei players.
Oh, that's very specific. I like what you did there. All right, here we go. Yo, the chase. Ninja tactics. Razor Rush again. I love canceling in the stance. Makes you second guess trying to retaliate or even guess if he's going to finish the string or not.
Man, he's throwing out that high extension. And so far, he's caught Xiaoling with it every single time. That 4-4-3-4. Oh, okay, I like that. Instead of a small punish, opts to go for the crouch dash, makes instead get a little bit more damage.
Waits for the stop on the string. Delays the down back 2. And here's these pokes adding up. Once again, nothing too crazy from Ivory Coast. Oh, my gosh.
The sideways on the wall here. Yeah, that's a problem. Razor Rush makes, and now the low. No, it's going to be the Razor Rush again. And Korea on game point here for game 2.
Man, making this super difficult for Ivory Coast. Oh, man.
Wow, that was tricky because it was all back turn.
And still, just the patience right now from Korea just to be like, you know what? I know it's not a combo. I'll just take my damage. Razor Rush low.
Oh, boy. Good break
Breaks
on
the
the stun.
stagger.
Yeah.
Oh, big damage, though.
Look at this lead, though, right now. Korea dominant gets the perfect for game 2. And it is not looking good for Xiaoling right now. Small stage didn't really help there. He had an
Character
instance.
select.
That could be instant. Could be Ling Xiaoyu time. I think he has a Ling Xiaoyu as well. The name Xiaoling, Ling Xiao, you know, there's possibilities here,
There's
Steve.
definitely possibilities. Probably just taking a breather, but there could be another character. I don't blame you taking a breather, taking a guess. Let the mental rest.
It's a great strategy in the tournament, especially when it comes down to your final game. You're facing elimination. It's going to be the Master Raven, it looks like, though.
All right, sticks to his guns. Precipice of Fate. Another smaller stage. All right. IESF life on the line here for Ivory Coast.
Yeah, to win the set, gonna have to win 3 games straight against Korea right now. Gonna be difficult, but let's see if he can get it done. This Lei Wulong has been phenomenal here today, actually.
Bro, 80% rage damage combo.
That was ridiculous. Perfectly executed and spaced out and everything. That's way too far. Beautiful punish there.
Waited for the whiff, and you can still get the wall. No.
Yeah, slightly off axis again. You know, Master Raven off axis combos a lot harder, but gets scooped up by the forward 3 this time, and that's gonna end up in a wall.
Yeah, those fuzzy ducks are really starting to hurt Ivory Coast.
Wow, they look like a delay on the down back 2-1.
Trade, no combo though. Okay,
He's going in with it. Gotta watch out here. Rage mode available for Lei, and ducks it again. The down back 2-1, and now the mix is gonna hit. The Rage drive finds its way through, and Joker gets the first round.
I had to stop myself from screaming there. I wanted to make a noise, but I was like, no, don't do it. Rip's talking.
I just saw Steve's eyes get real big.
Oh,
yeah, that's exactly what he's been doing. Against the Panther mixed up, he's like, I'm just going to do Raven's parry here. And again, you know, she'll get out of both those situations. However, if Korea baits it out, he can get a launch here. So far, so good, though.
The lows are adding up something crazy. And once again, on a run, Korea on the verge of eliminating Ivory Coast right now from an immaculate showing so far, but it's not done yet. It's not over just yet, but you're going to need quite the run. You can't lose any more rounds. Not right now, you can't.
Yeah, this is the moment right here. And in Tekken, it's not over till it's over. You need 3 rounds to win. It doesn't matter if you don't have one yet. Just 1 round at a time. 1 game at a time, you can make the comeback.
And look at the space again, closer and closer to that wall.
Yeah, but look at Joker. He's like, I'm going to take this down forward. Now I've got the life lead.
And what a chase right there with the stance as well. And Joker just running away with it.
Yeah, and now he's going to chill. Oh my gosh, okay, the quicksand found him. That's a big punish, okay. We're almost caught up with just 20 seconds left in round 3.
Man, the stances have been doing so much work for Joker.
Yeah,
15
right now,
seconds left. You don't have much time to play.
Ivory Coast behind 2 with just 10 to go and got the trip. Here comes Korea. Look like it's going to close it out. I don't know what you can do with 5 seconds left, Ivory Coast. You got to think the rage drive is denied, and that should be that. Korea gonna take it and pose on him a little bit as well.
The play dead, the Super Cop takes it, and in dominating fashion, 3-0 over the Ivory Coast. And man, what a showing no matter what. No matter how you slice it. Man, Korea coming out with the Lei, playing so strong, staying focused with the Lei nonetheless. I feel like there's so many instances where you can run into somebody that knows, that has to say, all right, I know that you're going to go for this with Lei. I know you're going to keep doing this Razor Rush. I know you're going to be highly evasive. And you kind of try to make those adjustments. But I feel like the fact that my man Joker was playing that kind of Tekken, the stationary, let read and react, Razor Rush, just, you know, sprinkling in the 4-4-3s, haha step when you need to, just solid Tekken, man.
No, it was fantastic play from Joker throughout here. I believe the person sent Joker down to loser bracket was actually Book.
Wow.
So, you know, it's obviously a very difficult tournament, but now Joker, with this victory here today, does send him back to that main bracket where he will potentially get a run-back opportunity if he can make it farther in the tournament. But let's take a look back at some of these highlights from this set right here. This Rage Drive, I thought maybe had a chance, but no. Ivory Coast was holding back their blocking, getting the first round of the set.
And still able to play their game, but just I just feel like Korea just had such a read on what was needed to like close out this match. Almost had the wall splat combo. And a couple of situations I like to point out. Like I feel like some of the combo maximization, right? Like on some wall carry wasn't there a couple of times for Ivory Coast where there could have been like definite wall carry, definite wall damage. Really didn't kind of capitalize on it. But we talked about the defense of Ivory Coast. Korea's defense versus Master Raven was very strong as well. Like right there, missing the dash to get the actual carry.
Yeah, he needed that one right there, right? It would have helped a lot here, but still was looking pretty good in this round here. But then this counter combo, look at this combo here. Resplat to the wall, still got the Rage Drive. Let's jump up, pick it back up for the combo here, and you're dead.
You died.
You're dead.
Oh my God.
Lei Wulong.
Lei Wulong. And I believe that's what, IESF 4, if I'm not mistaken. We saw it a couple times, only getting to launch that one time. And honestly, I felt like just the way that Korea went and started to use more strings. Good break on the stun, by the way. Just really opened up his gameplay. I felt like he went deeper and deeper into the moveset of Lei. The further this match went on, he's like, okay, you have to, right? Like that. But that's how you know you're watching two, like, seasoned Tekken players.
Oh, and this was so
that
close.
was such
yeah.
a bad trade,
Ivory
man.
Coast needed to close out that round, unable to do so thanks to that raise drive there.
This situation as well. Look at this comeback right here. Nothing but pokes. The lows added up something crazy. Razor rush, and I felt like it was a lot of fuzzy ducking there for Ivory Coast that really put them in a bad situation. Of course, didn't even want to interact right here and just left it there. Hit him with the play dead hand on his hips. Keeping myself awake. Just like that. Lei Wu Long takes it. Korea moves on. Ivory Coast out of the tournament, but not out of my hearts, man.
Definitely not.
I'm telling you right now, I've definitely become a fan officially of Ivory Coast. I'm going to tell you right now, I did know they was doing it like that over there, but I need you guys to come out and show up more to these events.
Exactly, Steve.
But with that being said, man, let's make some noise for our sponsors. So for IESF, the 14th World Esports Championships is supported by wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, as well as NOC, Coney as well, JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusapay, DAS, Gudapane Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Cocoa, as well as Indie Home, Telecom Cell, Hen, Episode Hotel, as well as Murasaka Nusa and then we have Mineska, as well as Mineska Global, as well as Indonesia, Football E-League, ESID, as well as Lemon ID.
And the media partner who's cooperated with us as well, Net TV, Trans Tuju, Dedicom, Esport ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Murapiti, Bolascore, and Kami Bijak.
With that being said, man, the games have been amazing. Tekken, once again, we're getting closer and closer to this top 8 closeout, and I'm really interested to see if it's going to be first to 3, first to 2, if that's going to be the case. But before we get anywhere, I would love to see what this champion has to say who won this last set. Guys, we will be joining you more for Tekken 7. It's not over for the weekend, but let's take it to an interview. Down with the winner, it's going to be Korea and Joker.
Thank you so much, casters, and give it up to Korea! Woo! We have the winner for the lower bracket that you're going to do the match for tomorrow, right? So, I know that is it your first time in Bali, or do you already in Bali for several times?
First time.
This is your first time. So do you have any favorite food in Bali?
Oh, I like nasi goreng.
Oh, same with me. You're my friend. Yeah, because I like nasi goreng so much. So, you in Indonesia maybe for 1 week, right? Do you have any bahasa that you know since you've been here?
Oh, what?
Bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian language that you know.
Oh, Jaya, Jaya, Jaya.
Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. Could you please repeat it again? When I said Esports Indonesia, you answer me with Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. Okay, agree? Okay, we are going to do some exercise first. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Esports Indonesia.
Jaya, Jaya, Jaya.
Once again, louder. Esports Indonesia.
Jaya, Jaya, Jaya.
Yeah! Once again, congratulations to Korea. You may go back to your place and have a nice rest because tomorrow you will be battle against so many teams that will battle tomorrow in Tekken 7. Finally, we have the winner for the Tekken 7. And once again, give it up to Korea! And I think this is the final match that we have today in Air Stage. So, before we call it a day, I am Brenda Kwan on behalf of the event organizer. Would like to say thanks to all of your attention and see you tomorrow in IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022. See you tomorrow and have a nice rest. Bye-bye.